long, but I need to go back to the NBA here because I need to talk about something that I heard Adam Silver say that I thought was crazy, and I don't like it at all. And nobody I've talked to, and from everything that I've read online, damn it, nobody likes it either. Okay? Let me just bring you to the clip. Back to X we go. All right, here we go. Let's close this. It's moving really slow today.
I am a fan of 4 10-minute quarters. I'm not sure that many others are. I mean, putting aside what it means for records and things like that, yeah, 2-hour format for a game is more consistent with modern. But people, 2 hours. That's Olympic basketball is 2 hours. College basketball, of course, is
but
is
if you like it, I'd say it has kind of a little bit of a push there.
Yeah, but it's such a dramatic change to the game. I mean, I think something like that would have to be talked more about.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to stop sharing now. First of all, damn it. Nobody wants to see that. Okay? Nobody wants to see the NBA get shorter. That's not the problem because a lot of people have been talking about, oh, they're losing ratings. Nobody's watching anymore. And blah, blah, blah. That would not help the problem. That would make it worse, in my opinion. I don't want to see any games get shorter. I just want to see them get better. I want to see them get better, not shorter. Okay? It's simple. I want to see the damn game get better, not shorter. Where do we even begin here? Where do we even begin? Now, there's a lot of teams, first of all, right now watching the NBA that I don't want to watch. It's just true. If I see Chicago playing against Washington, damn it, I'm not watching it. I'm just not. And I'm not watching Charlotte. Depends who they're playing against, but most likely I'm probably not going to watch it. I'm just being honest here. Like this, I can't remember an NBA season where I've watched less basketball than this. I'm not a big NFL guy, but I've been finding that I've been running more to the NFL games than the NBA. It's the truth. I just have. And it's true. Sometimes I'm watching an NBA game, and I know people have talked about this before, but for God's sakes, it's a 3-point shooting contest, and there's a lot of bricks. There is. And sometimes it's just like I'm watching teams come up and down the court and just shoot bricks all the time. It doesn't even make sense. I've talked about this before. There's so many times when guys break down the defense, they get all the way to the basket, they can do a damn layup, and they kick the ball out to the 3-point line to shoot a brick. It's frustrating to watch. It is frustrating to watch. And I mean, to me, you got to find out the core issues of what the problem is here. You got to find out the core issues of what the problem is here. First of all, you have multiple stars who are stacked up on one team. I don't like that. I don't like it. Bradley Beal, Booker, KD, like that, and hate seeing that. Can we spread this out to some other teams, please? Can we spread this out to some other teams? I mean, that's just one example. Just one example. And to a certain degree, is it cool? Maybe it was for a little bit. But when you see teams like the Oklahoma City Thunder and Memphis and Houston, damn it, Denver, the way that they built these teams, that's why these guys are having the most success right now. The Boston Celtics from the ground up. A team like The Cleveland Cavaliers went through the draft, made that trade for Donovan Mitchell. There are some good teams out there that we want to see. But I find a lot of the times we're still so focused on these teams like Phoenix, who we see right away in the media, who are low in the polls, Golden State, the Lakers. Every time you turn on ESPN, they're talking about these guys in 8th, 6th, 11th. Like, holy crap. Can we talk about the new dogs here, please? Can we talk about these young bucks who are up in the standings? Can we talk about those guys? And sometimes I think about it, like even when you look at this trade that we just talked about with Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis, how many owners, presidents, and whatnot would actually have the temerity, the balls to make a trade like this? They wouldn't. They wouldn't. Unprecedented stuff. And sometimes I think it's like when you have an owner that brings in a president who's not that good, and then that trickles down to the GM, that trickles down to the coach, the scouts. So many teams have been bad for so long. And then just to see a whole bunch of threes being jacked up as well on top of that. Like, I want to use this as an example, right? Look at a guy like Bronny James. Bronny James, who doesn't deserve to be where he is right now. He should be in the G League and playing in the G League and just doing his whole season in the G League. You see him in NBA games. Why? Because of who his father is. To me, a lot of that is the same way that you look at front offices with organizations. People who are there who shouldn't be there necessarily. Not everybody. Not even the majority, but still probably more than there should be. And that is a problem to me, and that needs to change. You can't even get players to want to perform in the All-Star game anymore. That's a problem, to the point where now they have to change the format and bring in rookie sophomores so that they can try to get these guys to compete. Everything is so easy for these guys now at this point. Michael Jordan actually talked about this. I wish I had the clip. I don't have the clip on hand right now. But everything is so easy for these guys in regards to how much money they make that I feel like they're starting to feel entitled now. They don't have to work as much as the guys who came before them because they get paid before they have to earn anything for the most part. And so I don't know what's going to be going on here. But we're going to see what happens at the All-Star game this year and how that turns out. And there's just a whole bunch of different things that the NBA is probably going to have to try to implement to try to bring some of the ratings back. Now, it is kind of weird in regards to ratings as well, because we're not watching TV like the standard way that we used to in just sitting in front of a cable box. People are streaming, they're on different platforms and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, now we're going to be seeing stuff on Amazon. We've seen the NFL with Netflix and all this kind of stuff. So people are watching their games in different ways. And so I'm not really sure that in regards to how people are consuming the games is necessarily accurate of how much the numbers are actually falling, right? And so you have to take that into consideration as well. But the NBA's got to figure something out. And I'm looking forward to see what kind of changes they're going to be implementing next season and beyond.